Giraffe are only found on the African continent, and these elegant watchtowers of the savannah are in crisis right now, and there's not really much awareness about this crisis. Giraffe have numerous different roles in the savannah, and they're mostly savanna to forested savanna habitat dwellers. Their main role is not only as food species for some of the big, large predators out there, they're also important in ecosystem functioning. By their browsing on acacia, it keeps the habitat open for other species and browsers to come in so that the woody vegetation doesn't take over everything. And they also promote growth of new and nutritious leaves in the acacia so that other herbivores can benefit. They are great at dispersing seeds because they consume the seeds and then spread them around as they travel. And they also break up the soil to allow seeds to find a foothold in the soil. There has been a lot of pressure on giraffe, primarily from loss of habitat and habitat fragmentation. For much of the giraffe, their habitat is actually outside of protected area. Most of their range is outside of formerly protected areas, so they overlap with humans and overlap with a mosaic of landscapes. They've also now been really hit hard by poaching, illegal poaching, for their meat, because unfortunately giraffe are very easy to kill compared to some of the other big herbivores such as buffalo or elephant. One bullet can really take down a giraffe, and you can get perhaps 2,000 kilograms of meat. Or one neck snare or foot snare will capture a giraffe and it will slowly die. As human population has grown, as some of the poverty has increased, people need a source of protein, and they've turned increasingly to giraffe. Among some tribes, a rumor has started over perhaps the last 10 years or so that giraffe bone marrow and brains will protect you against HIV and AIDS. So that has really put a premium price on giraffe. And people have just sort of assumed they've been okay, so nobody's really been enforcing any of the laws to try and patrol or protect giraffe. Giraffe are much loved, not only in Africa but throughout the world. Once the awareness is there, I think people will really get behind and support giraffe conservation. The approach that we're taking is we're working with our partners at Zookeeping, but also with the Giraffe Conservation Foundation and other on-the-ground partners, as well as communities in Kenya. We're having a community-based conservation approach to saving giraffe. So it's a unique problem for us in a way that we have to learn more about giraffe while also at the same time trying to save them. So we're employing herders and community scouts to go out and gather data on giraffe, where they see giraffe, take photos for identification of giraffe and remove snares. And we're also trying to start an outreach awareness program to educate people that live and see giraffe every day to try and turn the tide against poaching. This is a global problem and it's a complex problem, but we can solve it.